The Chucky cast is diverse and unique, especially in their ways of dealing with the doll. However, not many of the actors are similar to who they play in the show. Teo Briones, who played Junior in Chucky, is completely different from the character he played. Right from his looks down to his personality, Teo doesn't give the same vibe as his character. In season 1, Junior always looked sorry, especially with how Lexi was treating Jake, but he always held back and didn't do much about it. However, Teo himself is very different from that, as he's an action person in real life who doesn't stop at speaking out when he needs to. Also, in his looks, Teo has a very distinct feature as a tall, confident young man who's very energetic and not as uptight and strict as Junior. There were some things fans didn't like about Junior at the beginning, especially whenever he was teasing Jake about his sexuality, which was very homophobic, but the actor Teo is nothing similar to that in real life. There's been some unconfirmed rumors that he's bisexual, but aside from the speculation, Teo is a huge supporter of the LGBTQ+ community. A Reddit post revealed that the actor donated some of his proceeds to LGBTQ+ charities, which is something Junior wouldn't have had the nerve to do. However, Teo seems to be involved in a lot of rumors, as there are speculations that he once was part of a drama in which he body-shamed Millie Bobby Brown, but many have proven this to be fake. Lexi Cross started as a very unfriendly and annoying girl in Chucky and seemed to be the one influencing Junior to go to extremes with their oppressive behaviors. But Olivia Allen Lynn is exactly the opposite of that when she's not on the set of Chucky. The actress isn't just friendly, but also doesn't pass up any opportunity to have fun and make her friends all have a good time with her. Unlike her character in Chucky, she can also be very goofy and kind. Even though Lexi later had a turnaround from the mean girl she was initially, the actress Lind is still totally different from her character. Lexi was terrified of Chucky and had no other choice than to join Devin and Jake to destroy the evil doll. However, it's a different case for Lind, as she loves anything horror, and even her favorite holiday is Halloween, which makes her the complete opposite of Lexi, who jumps at the sight of Chucky. In terms of looks, Lexi obviously has a mean face that could easily break down with fear, but Lind always looked happy and ready for the next move. Aside from that, there's no other major difference, as the actress kept the same hair color she rocks in real life for the show. Devin Sawa had an even more complicated role in the series, as he got to play two people, Lucas and Logan Wheeler, who are twins and fathers to Jake and Junior, and you can tell that the actor is totally different from the two characters he portrayed. Lucas is the twin who doesn't have his life figured out and is constantly embarrassed by Jake's obsession with dolls. At the same time, Logan is the wealthy one who also had a tough time in the show, especially before his son got rid of him. And then it became apparent that both characters weren't the best husbands and fathers to their children. Interestingly, the actor Devin is completely different in real life, as he's a very good father who loves hanging out with his kids. He made this known by saying that if he broke down the reasons why his kids inspired him to always get out of bed to work, then it could fill up 200 pages. Although the characters he played in the show seemed too uptight, the actor loves having fun, as he revealed that he enjoys performing anything embarrassing whenever he's on a movie set. Devin even has a fun fact that many people don't know, which is the fact that he had his first on-screen kiss with Christina Ricci. However, that's not all there is to the actor, because he also grew up with some crazy challenges, even though they were very different from what his characters faced. Devin has been acting since he was 11 years old, but at a point he had to stop. As soon as he turned 25, the actor took a break from Hollywood, which also meant he quit because he wasn't determined to return. He revealed the reason why, saying, "I had done a series of 4 or 5 indie movies that I wasn't necessarily proud of. Some were horror movies. After Final Destination, everybody wanted me to do horror movies, and some weren't as good as others. I was just burnt out." But then he returned by accident. During his break, he got an audition call, and he just mindlessly made an audition tape that later brought him back on board. And this is a very big difference, because his characters never recovered from the major changes that happened to them in the show. The lead character of the show, Jake, really got fans' attention with his good looks, despite being oppressed on the show by the other characters. He was also the one who bought Chucky. The fun thing is, Jake looks very different from Zachary Arthur, who played the role in many surprising ways. First of all, Zach is so confident, and he's not afraid to show it off, unlike Jake, who's so afraid of what people say about him. But then, even though Zach is a successful young actor, he's still not free from dangerous controversies. Recently, a celebrity page on Twitter reposted a picture of Zach flexing his muscles on their page, and that got a lot of reactions from everyone. A fan commented to let everyone know that the actor is still very young young and only 17 years old to be objectified and defined by his shirtless picture. But another added that young actors like Zach are beginning to learn that they will only make it in Hollywood if they have amazing bodies like that. Also, Jake has a slimmer appearance, which means Zach must have been working out a lot, but then the comments kept getting weirder as another fan judged Zach and generalized the fact that good-looking actors like him are usually problematic. Most of the fans hated the picture while others were complimenting it. Another fan added that they can't imagine how the picture must have driven a lot of admirers to his Instagram's DMs, but many disagreed with all of these points and pointed out that he's too young to be posting pictures like that, which is something that makes him really different from his timid character in Chucky. Crazily enough, that's not the first time Zach would be trending on Twitter over something controversial, as some fans started another drama on Twitter where he was accused of queerbaiting and being homophobic. Although his character Jake also faced some of these issues, Zach has it the worst because it's literally affecting his real-life social media presence. So there's an unconfirmed report where Zach assumed a person was straight, and many other fans jumped at him for being homophobic. Also, they included his mom in the conversation and forced Zach into an explanation where he had to reveal he was still figuring out himself in some now deleted tweets. And this is somehow related to what Jake faced too, even though they are both very different incidents. Björgvin Arnarsson portrays Devin and Jake's boyfriend in the show, and even though he's one of the amazing characters in Chucky, Arnarsson is very different from the character. So, unlike Devin, who was fascinated with true crime and even started a podcast for it, the actor is much more interested in other things. As a young child, all he wanted to do was perform, and he started with theater in his community till he started shooting short films with his twin brother. From there, his mother encouraged him to go for auditions, which he started until he landed his role in Chucky. This is kind of similar to how his character got inspired to talk about crimes, as Devin's mother was a detective who motivated him too. Another interesting thing about the actor is that throughout the filming of season 1, he wasn't settled and was always anxious, which many fans didn't notice as it looked like he was absolutely doing his job well as an actor. But from season 2, Arnarsson had become more relaxed and outgoing and had made friends with a lot of the cast members. However, he seems to love hanging out with Lind, even though their characters are complete opposites at the beginning of the show. Tiffany Valentine is one of the dangerous villains in Chucky, and Jennifer Tilly, who portrayed this role, is very different. However, the actress Jennifer is unafraid and daring, which is something she shares with her character aside from the crimes. So she revealed that she has a psychic ability that helps her to win games or even make someone pick up their phones when she really needs them to, which is very strange. But that's not the only strange thing about Jennifer, as she continues to talk about things relating to Chucky and her role in the franchise. The actress said, "If there's a ghost, I'll see it. In college, I woke up to a man sitting by my bed smiling. He looked like Chucky." And even though she's not the same person as Tiffany, she loves to relate to the character as a very fun and camping one who looks good while being evil. The actress is also very skilled in poker and has even received nominations and awards as a professional in poker, and this is something that clearly sets the actress apart from Tiffany. What do you think of what makes these Chucky actors look so different in real life?